Hey folks, welcome to lesson 6 in our continuing journey through basic writing. This week we are moving on from the This I Believe assignment and into a critical thinking essay. So the focus for the week will be on exploring open-ended questions to develop your critical thinking and writing skills, to also learn the importance of unity and focus in writing, because if your writing isn't united or coherent, then it just spins out. It can be confusing and it can lead to a lack of focus. We also practice avoiding wordy sentences and keeping things clear and clean and concise, which again adds to the focus of your writing. So per usual, we've got some grammar lesson videos, reading assignments, discussion board, all of the usual stuff going on this week. This wordy sentences exercise looks like it's a little fun to look at that, paring down some sentences, so you'll have some experience with that. The reading assignments for the week are actually pretty interesting per usual. One is called Diagnosing and Treating the Ophelia Syndrome. When I think my first semester as an undergraduate student, I read this, and it's stuck with me ever since. I think about it every now and then. So it's a really good one to get you thinking about what it means to be a critical thinker and to engage with others in that way. And the other is by, I want to get this right here, U.B. Brown. That's what I was thinking, talking about the freedom of the mind, being able to think and valuing intellectual freedom, things like that. And then in the discussion board, you'll be discussing, you'll have the option again to pick from 3 different questions. A couple about diagnosing and treating the Ophelia syndrome, one a response to Elder Brown's discourse there. So take a look at those and pick the one that most interests you, and then respond to that. We'll have a fun discussion on those things this week per usual. Again, at least 2 responses to your peers. Read. This is 4 to 6, and as I mentioned before, just try to read as many as you can of your peers' posts as you can, and respond to at least 2. I'd encourage you to do more than that, so we can have a conversation about these really thrilling and scintillating ideas. So that's the reading assignments for the week. Now I wanted to look really quickly at the requirements for the critical thinking essay. You'll be able to choose from 5 different questions to respond to. Each take up their kind of broad topics, and you'll be asked to speak about this in a very concise essay. So down here we see the length requirement is 1 to 2 pages, so a 250 word minimum. So really it's between 250 500 words, so it's really short. So you'll need to come up with a good clear thesis statement, a good clear response to the question, and then keep your writing clean and concise, so that you can keep it clear and in the allotted page limit there. Now writing concisely is it's pretty difficult at times, keeping something short and concise and brief. It's really easy often to go off and to become verbose and to just continue rambling on and on, but it can be more difficult to pare that back and to remain focused. So that's really the challenge that I think you'll face in writing the critical thinking essay, but it's really good practice for you. If you're interested in the grading criteria for the assignment, you can see it right here. And let's see, other than that, that's really all that's on the docket for the week. So just some pointers for you there on the critical thinking essay, and pay attention in the grammar exercises and in the writing exercises as well, because they will help you they'll help you in writing your critical thinking essay. I want you to have fun with this, because that's really what college is all about, is learning to think critically and to engage with the world, to write and to think deeply about some important ideas. So if you have questions about anything, please do feel free to let me know. My inbox is always open.